Usually, the strategy in ATP tennis is built on stats and patterns of play that are known to work. But in some very rare occasions, we've seen something so weird, so unexpected, that it actually ended up working. In today's video, let's check out some of the most bizarre strategies that actually worked. Alexander Bublik has shown this French Open how he's one of the most unique talents in the tour. His arsenal of shots is absolutely amazing, but at the same time he knows he's not going to outwork his opponent out there. He doesn't have the physicality or the consistency to do so. So instead, he has to come up with something different in every match he plays. And at times, the more unconventional he plays, the more dangerous he becomes. In his semi-final match against Alexander Zverev at the 2023 Halle Open, Bublik was playing a phenomenal match and leading by 1-0. And in the second, he kept on putting pressure on the Zverev serve. In a crucial break point, the umpire gives Zverev a time violation, which Zverev is clearly unhappy about. And in the most tense of situations, Bublik decided to pull off an incredibly advanced return position, which made the crowd create even more tension.
Oh, okay.
And making Zverev serve a very edgy second serve. He lost the point, but the mind game wouldn't end up there. In the 11th game, Bublik earned 3 break points and decided to pull it off again.
Closer look.
Got him again!
That Zverev look, like, are you serious, definitely tells you that the mind games actually worked. And if Bublik was super advanced and had to take a few steps back to return, let's check out the opposite strategy. The one invented in 2015 by the one and only Roger Federer, as it requires
Oh, and even the saber's working well.
I mean, Evans is not expecting this. He's thinking, oh, okay, too good, I have the point.
How about that?
the timing, the racket head control, the net coverage after the shot. That strategy is not for everyone. And if the last two strategies get into the opponent's head, this one goes to the next level. Because Monfils doesn't just mess with the opponent's timing, he truly makes you question reality. One moment he's barely moving, clutching his leg, looking like he's about to retire. And moments later, he's chasing down every ball, sliding into corners and firing winners from everywhere. It's unpredictable, it's confusing, and it has to be one of the most frustrating things that can happen to you on a court. And several players have called him out throughout the years. In how many matches have we seen Monfils looking completely done and suddenly moments after looking like a different player? I will never forget his US Open semi-final performance against Novak Djokovic, a match where at one point he was even getting booed by the crowd for his efforts.
Game Djokovic.
He double faults the first game of the third set away and leads to a chorus of boos.
And moments later, he had them fired up and started playing well out of nowhere.
See, when you see him play a point like that,
those sudden changes of level and intensity can surprise even the best players in the world, and many of Monfils' biggest wins at Grand Slam have come with a bizarre dip of level in the match and what looks to be a magical recovery after. And let's finish the video with the man that built a whole legacy on his game being bizarre and unorthodox. I'm talking about the magician Fabrice Santoro. a fan favorite player who looked like he brought a butter knife to a sword fight and still kept on winning. Two hands on both sides, no topspin, constant slices, drop shots, barely any power, but the important thing is that it kept on working. And it worked very well, as the guy has 470 ATP wins. His game wasn't textbook, but it was genius in disguise. One of his biggest achievements is having a 7-2 winning ratio against two-time Grand Slam champion and Formula 1 #1 Marat Safin, who famously said, "Being told I would play Santoro was being told I was about to die." Quite incredible, because Safin is one of the greatest ball strikers in tennis history, but against a man that gave him no pace, gave him no rhythm, gave him nothing he wanted, it was definitely a nightmare experience every time he faced him. Santoro also had a very good head-to-head against Pete Sampras, with 3 wins and 4 losses. The man was a fan favorite for a reason, and his career is proof that tennis is definitely not only about power. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If that's the case, feel free to hit the like button, and if you would like to enjoy more original tennis content of this style, hit the subscribe button, and that way you will know when I upload future videos like this. All of this said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and that I can see you in my next video. Peace!